This skeleton niche is absolutely exploding. Accounts like Theoretico are getting millions of views on every video, making tens of thousands from TikTok as their content is over 1 minute long. It sounds great, but the problem is, most of you will follow a basic YouTube tutorial and only get a few views. This is because you're not cloning it properly. The reason why these channels are so successful is because they aren't carbon copies. They've adapted techniques to make sure they are entering a sub-niche, and this is how they've exploded. So today, I'll reveal exactly how to clone this content, and also adapt it so you can explode in your own untapped sub-niche. To show you the proof, here's what I've made in under 10 minutes.
What if you spent 1 week as a black market water courier? No rules. Day 1, you take the job for quick money.
Don't click off, it's time to work. To make it easy for you, I've got a full Google Doc in the video description full of everything we'll use in this video. And if you want to jump on niches before I make a video about it, like this one, my private community is the first link in the description. To begin, I'm opening ChaGPT. We are starting with the foundational architecture, the sub-niche. Everyone right now is spamming generic history facts, basic stoic quotes, or lazy, scary stories. That entire market is saturated. It is dead. I am commanding ChatGPT to generate 10 highly specific, untapped sub-niches for a What If You Spent 1 Week as short-form series. I explicitly tell the AI I do not want broad, generalized topics. I want extreme, high-stakes, hyper-focused survival scenarios. It spits out a list, and right there at number 4 is near-future desert water smuggler. That is our glitch. It has built-in stakes, massive visual grit, and absolutely nobody on the platform is touching it. We stay right inside ChatGPT. Now I am forcing the AI to build out the framework. I command it to generate 10 specific day-by-day escalation ideas based strictly on this water smuggler sub-niche. We are using the 7-day escalation format because it creates an aggressive open loop. When a viewer sees day 1, they physically cannot swipe away until they see the conclusion on day 7. It gives me 10 variations of this timeline, and I select the most visceral, desperate one on the list. Now, we demand the actual script. You do not just ask for a story and let the AI ramble. You command ChatGPT to write the 7-day script for the exact idea we just selected. We have the story, but if you blindly paste that text into an image generator, you get plastic-looking, inconsistent trash. We need visual blueprints. I am commanding ChatGPT to translate our newly generated 7-day script into 7 highly specific image prompts, optimized exactly for the Nano Banana model. I put my exact master prompt for this entire structure in the Telegram link below, so you don't have to guess the formatting. Just copy and paste it into your chat. We also define a central visual hook that must be present in every shot. A glowing, translucent golden skeleton wearing a dusty, oversized courier jacket. This creates an immediate visual anchor that shatters the algorithm's normal aesthetic. By the way, if you're outside the TikTok creator program regions, you can't make money. To solve this, check out the accounts in the video description. Now we execute the visuals. I am heading over to OpenArt.ai. The link is in the description. In the Create Image dashboard, completely ignore the default models that all the lazy creators are bottlenecked on. You specifically select the Nano Banana model. You can use the Pro version if you want, but I'm all for saving credits. Look at the adjust settings on the left side of your screen. Change the aspect ratio to exactly 9:16. Paste your day 1 prompt in and hit generate. Stop here. Do not generate the rest of the days yet. Review this first image like a hawk. You are checking to see if the golden jelly skeleton looks physical, grounded, and realistic. If the jacket looks painted on, or the lighting is flat, you re-roll it right now. Adjust the prompt if you have to. You do not move forward until day 1 is an absolute masterpiece. Once day 1 is locked and the aesthetic is flawless, you paste in the prompts for day 2 through day 7 and generate the rest of your static frames, ensuring the style matches that anchor image perfectly. Look, my private group is already printing with this exact niche. That is the whole point. They get early access to these untapped blueprints ages before I ever make a video about them. If you want to stop fighting for scraps and actually get the first mover advantage on the best niches, hit the link below. But static images are dead on the algorithm. We need aggressive, high-stakes motion. Inside OpenArt, switch over to the Animate Image tab. Upload your flawless day 1 frame. For the model, select Kling 1.6. Kling is the gold standard right now for gritty physics and subtle camera work. Now for our prompts, head back to the Google Doc and grab prompt number 5. Paste this into ChaGPT and it should give you motion prompts for each image. So grab your first one and paste it into OpenArt. With your prompt in place, hit generate. You repeat this precise action for all of our images, matching the camera intensity to the panic level of that specific day. When the videos process, you must review every single animated clip. You are looking for visual glitches. Do not settle for weird AI artifacts. You only accept perfection. We have the brain and the visuals, now we need the audio stack. I am loading up 11 Labs. The link is down below. Do not use standard text-to-speech voices. We drop our 250-word script into the text box and select the voice named Brian. Open his specific voice settings. Now we're going to increase the voice speed to 1.05. Faster voices leave your viewers more engaged. Generate the audio, listen to the pacing, and download the raw file. Finally, we assemble the entire trap and force the retention graph to spike. Open CapCut PC. Drag your downloaded 11 Labs audio track straight onto the timeline. Do not touch the video clips yet. The very first thing you do is trim the dead air from the audio track. The pacing must be absolutely relentless. Zoom in on the audio waveform. Wherever you see a flat line, a massive gap of silence, or a breath that takes too long, you hit Ctrl-B to slice it and hit delete. You compress the dialogue so tightly that the viewer doesn't have a single millisecond to get bored or distracted. Now, grab your 7 animated Kling video clips and drag them onto the timeline directly above your tightly trimmed audio. Scrub through the timeline and sync your visual cuts with surgical precision. The exact millisecond the voiceover says, Day 2, you snap the Day 2 video clip into place. Trim off any excess video that spills over into the next audio cue. There can be zero lag. Next is the visual dopamine layer. Click text at the top left, select auto captions, and generate them. The default styling CapCut gives you is too soft, so we bypass it entirely. Go to the templates section on the right-hand panel and select a heavy, aggressive caption template. You want something that instantly makes the text pop with thick strokes, hard drop shadows, and built-in dynamic animations. This forces the viewer's eyes to stay locked perfectly in the dead center of the screen, tracking the rapid-fire words. Now for the final polish. We need to tie the AI generations together and make the environment feel hostile. Go to the Adjustments tab and drop a custom adjustment layer over your entire video timeline. Go to the basic color settings. We want the video to look intensely stylized. Increase the saturation slider strictly to 10. This brings out the deep oranges of the desert and the toxic glow of our skeleton. Then scroll down to the vignette slider and push it to exactly 10. If you want to take this a step further, join my community. We're already building this. Bye.